Alfred of Wessex seeks to unite the Isles under one banner.
Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Thrones of Britannia. Since last time around, I've gone ahead and cleaned up as much of the East Angles as I could, which means that I got about everything out of this province except the main capital, which is a bit of a problem, because this province is not too happy. Since I don't control the main part of it, we'll always have kind of that allegiance problem. And there's a problem with the buildings, because there's a lot of salt here, and people don't like working in the salt mines. Unfortunately for us, a lot of this was taken over by Northumbria, which moved really fast. They were quicker on the on the move, as it were. They had more armies to field against them, so they were able to take a lot. Now, I took a lot as well. We didn't take Northumbria, but we basically conquered. We made this province whole, which is good, by taking London. We took this province and half of this one. So we took a lot before Northumbria died, but as we can see, it not Northumbria, East Angles, before the East Angles died, but Northumbria has taken a lot of this. I was able to succeed with my plan of marrying my usurper daughter to the heir of the Northumbrians, so hopefully we'll see a split there in between father and son, and basically turning it into a civil war just because of his ambitious wife. I also married away another one. She's 20, although by the picture she looks like she's 75, which might go as well, because she's married to a... I was about to say something else, but he's called Knut? With a C? Which he's a real Knud? Right. With that said, Edward has also been actually posted at a command post. So I posted him at with an army, and his brother is governor in London. Kind of interesting trait here is that he has, let's go ahead and check it. He has a personality trait, which makes sure that he, let's see if I can find it. He did have it anyways before. Let's see, there's an, see if I can find it. If he gets a religious estate, he gets usurper allegiance of not some reason. But he has, due to, I'm not entirely sure what this is, but minus corruption in the province, 30%, which is good. The problem is his wife is wasteful, so she gives 20 plus she gives 1 minus governance. So we'll probably at some point try to get rid of her. Otherwise, there's nothing much. Still a little bit worried about this sort of secondary line that's in line to the throne, and the fact that he has children. So I'll need to make sure that Athelwold doesn't have any children. He's 29 at the moment, so hopefully he'll die childless. A lot of my governors didn't have children or didn't have wives until recently, and this guy's bloody 70, and his wife is... can't see it right now, but she's probably not that old. With that said, since I had 2 marriages with Northumbria, that means that they actually offered me an alliance, and I agreed, because that will obviously free up the eastern side of my kingdom, so I don't need to keep as many armies there. I do need to keep 2 armies there, so Athelhelm and Edward is posted here just to keep these 2 provinces under control, because they're kind of unruly if I try to move away from them. The plan is, since Northumbria is at war with the Welsh, and the Welsh are actually taking quite a lot of land of the Northumbrians, because most of the Northumbrian armies have been down south. So you can see them even moving towards the capital there. But the idea here is to join war against just one of the faction. I probably could do both, actually. But you can join without dragging everything with you, all the enemies and stuff, so it'll be nice and we'll be able to take these. But right now that's not what we're gonna do. But hopefully, I mean, hopefully the Northumbrians kind of are able to clear some of this up. They're losing a lot of land and they've got no armies up here. For some reason this is kind of interesting. I guess this Welsh faction was... I guess they didn't really clear it with the main Welsh king. So he's looting the area while they just took it. So that's interesting. They've got one army here. He seems to have taken quite a beating. And we've got the next army here. And then we've got their king all the way down here. And then we got another army. So they have enough armies, they just don't have them in the right space. And this land they have to march through is so marshy that they lose troops. However, since we're allied, they can actually march through my lands, which is going to help them. And I obviously don't want the Welsh kingdoms to be too great, so we definitely need to help the Northumbrians. But first, we need to deal with Cornwall.
Never.
We kind of had to let them go through with, or like we signed peace with them. But now I'm ready to attack them. So I've got the Borg Slayer with Athelwold, and I've got Alfred. Alfred actually got a rather nasty trait. He's foolish. He's gone insane. So minus command, minus covenant, minus seal, minus influence, and public order in local province, which is not great that he gained that experience, and we could probably see it deteriorate. He is legendary. He has got he's got a lot of good traits, but it's not looking good. Also, he's 48, so it might be time soon for him to give up and let Edward the First take over. But right, as I said, we go ahead and declare war on Cornwall. And since I've got two armies, I should be able to sweep everything up without having to Devon take anything. So without further ado,
I may be open to persuasion.
Well, maybe over to I don't care, because I am going to... Oh, I don't need to call my allies. But I think we'll actually get some positive points with them if they join in. I don't think they're going to be able to get in here in time anyways.
Do not think we'll...
So I'll get all my vassals in. Boom! It's war! Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the king's army because he's got the largest one. And he's going to lay siege and block them in. So they've got quite a lot of force. Quite a lot of troops. But I'm going to take my time in building the siege equipment and stuff. They might sally forth. But yeah. With this army, I'm just going to go around and I'm going to pick up all these places.
Of course.
We're going to occupy this. And then we're going to jump to the next one, and the next one, and so forth, until we have all of it. And yes, there's nothing more I can do this turn. Oh yeah, one other thing that I did was I did a decree, which I probably should have done more often, which is gather venerable scholars. So I get extra research rate, 75%. The thing is, research already takes only 3 turns per. So it goes rather quick, but now it goes at 2, so that's nice. But it will only hold for 3 turns, so that's not super great. But there we have it. Let's go ahead and end turn and yeah, conquer Cornwall. Right, we've got Deflin, which I think is a Viking faction. They're gone. We're besieging Honorable Leader, which gives me fame points, I believe. So Devon is already sending its army. However, they're not going to be able to reach in time. Athelwald will get there first. And see. How many turns can I hold this siege for? Turns until supplies run out from the garrison. They do have a port, which is the problem. I need to actually starve them out. I need to what's it called? I need to actually block the port, which I can't. Which seems like they moved their army to actually sit in the port. Which would be interesting if I attacked now.
Let battle commence.
Because then they would bring... Yeah, look at that. They're all in their boats. So we would only deal with this. And then this army would... I'm wondering if it's trying to escape. Or if he's trying to land and come at us, go around and attack us. I don't know what he's doing. We've got some skill. General up here. He's got all these points. So I think we'll go for Quartermaster. It's his last point. Might go for Bard or... The thing is, I've got pretty good replenishment rates, so I think we'll just go for Quartermaster to make sure that he is able to outmaneuver the enemies. Also, one thing that I noticed, which I probably should have done from the beginning, was that one of our traits is that units gain experience when fortified. So I've moved all the armies outside the towns and fortified them. They might work as well in the town, but I did it this way. Yeah, right. Last point, you get 2 points. So I guess another Quartermaster. Upkeep for all the units will decrease. That's pretty good. And then Athel Hun, he'll get Scribe. He's really loyal, so that will work out well. Research. Maybe this last unit, Warrior Society, or will work on something else. Maybe sieging or a civic technology. 10 plus income in all regions. And given that I make taxes 12,000, so that's 1,200. That's pretty nice. And there's some other pretty cool things to go down there. Trade, you don't actually make that much from trade. One thing that I want is this, because this I will able to super boost my richest province, and that will make me some serious cash. I guess we'll do some military. We haven't worked that much on this will not actually give me much. Let's see. What would actually... This one will increase the food upkeep by 1+ per all units. That's quite a lot. But it will give... You know what? And then I don't have to... Yeah, that's pretty good. Right, let's go ahead and end turn again, and then we'll do the siege. I just noticed how it jumped up to me being able to have 59 men at this point. Right, let's go ahead and end turn. Let's see what we can do about this. Well, will you look at that? Devon has actually, rather than try and go for the town, has actually joined us in the siege.
Never!
And these guys have moved further out to sea. Idiots are leaving their town. Are they even going to join in the fight at this point? Yes, they are. They're still going to reinforce, but they're going to come by ship.
We can take them!
That's so stupid.
We'll do our utmost.
Right,
Yes.
capture this.
So be it.
And now I hold most of their land, or half of their land. They've got a tin smelter. Could be interesting to see what we can do about this. Tin production, income, commerce, and so forth. But with this said,
Attack the foe!
it's time to attack this place. And yeah, there's no more things to be built. If I get there quickly, I should be able to overwhelm them before the ships land. And I don't think there's enough room inside town for them to actually land. So they'll have to land on a beach nearby. Which means that we can get into town and close these guys out. Possibly. Anyways, you know what? Take a look at the map first before we go in and actually destroy them. Right, yeah, look at this. Where are they gonna land their force and try to march up to get to this place? It's actually quite a nasty place to attack. Now I notice that there's 2 gates to get in. Huh, this will actually be quite interesting. I don't even see, if you get through here, I don't see where you go. Right, this is gonna be interesting. Let's go ahead and fight this battle, shall we? I must say this is a very intriguing settlement. Here's one of the gates. And we can see they've got lots of defenses all over the place. Here's the second one. Going through this one is probably not that great, because you have to march down here under the fire of this tower. Also they can place troops along these walls and shower you with gifts. And there's a lot of steep inclines and stuff. The good thing is there's not going to be a lot of places where they can send in ships to actually support the troops within the castle. They have some beaches here, as we can see. So you can land here, and you can land here, where they can actually help out. Oh, just notice this here. So if there weren't for the rocks, you could just go straight into the castle, and the only thing that's protecting is this little wall. It's actually pretty good if they put that here, because that's going to block these guys coming in there from coming in. It's going to be interesting to attack this, because I don't see where you can get the towers even at the walls here. And I got so many towers. I don't think we can, but obviously we'll try. So 2 towers here and 1 ram. The ram will be piloted by the spearmen. I think the towers are probably actually only usable here.
Swordsman!
And then you'll drop that, and we'll have a spearman. Go ahead and pick that up. Most of the troops is probably best to sprint through here, but it's gonna be such a tight fit. Gonna have the spearman, gonna have the swordman, gonna have the king. Here we're gonna have some spearmen. And these. And then we have the cavalry. So looking at the reinforcement, there's going to be some reinforcements coming from over here. So I want to just have scout cavalry over here to see when the enemy lands, or where they land. And then I'll have some cavalry back here to see. Right. Let's go ahead and start this. Most likely, the towers don't work here. We can still smash down the gate.
The enemy has reinforcements. Strike now.
Try to get as close to the gate as possible. As you notice now, the king's army does not have any archers anymore. Oh, I forgot this tower.
Hit hard.
Right, we can see there's some reinforcements coming up over here. Horsemen, which is a problem because now the scout cavalry wasn't really able to get away, which is going to be a problem. But I have a lot of spearmen, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's going to be a problem for it's going to be a problem for the scout horsemen, but it's not going to be a problem for my army. So they're gonna... Oh, and there's my reinforcement army as well. Devon moving in. So it's good that I actually put most of my spearmen over here. So we'll take these spearmen. I guess we'll put them like this.
Don't hold back.
We'll try to get the... You know what? The scout cavalry... If they can get out of the clutches of the enemy, I'll order them to withdraw from the map. We've got one unit coming in really quick here. Are they going to be able to set this on fire? It's actually smoking at this point.
Things!
But I can't seem to see... Oh, it's burning. Leave the tower, quickly!
The men have abandoned the battle and will not return. On the double!
And hide behind the tower because you're losing tons of men.
Things!
And go into shield wall as the tower burns. Right, how does it look over here? Spearmen. Right, my spearmen are about to get there. Drop these.
As you command, run, warriors! Quick march!
And then ready ourselves.
Pound the earth! The enemy
To
has
follow
destroyed
through.
our siege equipment. Kick your steeds!
Yeah, I noticed that.
Our men have turned tail and run.
Who's
The
running
cowards.
now?
Things!
I think it's the cavalry.
Spearmen!
Right, so one tower was destroyed, but the other two,
Things!
they're getting there.
Fear!
The spearmen
Missiles, watch
are
it.
blocking the cavalry from coming in. However, we got the navy coming up. Have they tried to land yet? Doesn't look like they're going to land here. Looks like they're gonna land here. It's gonna be interesting. Can I order... Where's Devon going? They're gonna go this gate. Help out over here.
Things!
These guys lost a lot of men here. Damn. I mean, when I use my archers, never really go that well. I guess the Welsh archers are just a lot better than us.
Run, warriors!
Oh, now the horsemen charged in.
Feared!
Damn, they actually did quite a bit of damage on this unit.
Charge!
And they're not that happy.
Feared!
Okay, the more experienced troops
On the double!
need to fold up from the back and then push in that one.
The enemy's gates have been destroyed.
Nice.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
Spearmen first,
March! Things!
just to have them take most of the oil or whatever that is, puke. And then the swordmen join in afterwards.
Discovered the enemy's hidden units. Awaiting orders.
Get that
The enemy's attacking our ally.
get at those bloody horsemen and stop them. Don't let them attack my men.
They get us.
Let's see how's it going over here.
Spearmen.
Right.
Strike now. Charge them.
It's gonna be difficult pushing through here though. And here comes their navy. We should prepare to fight them. It's not good to be squeezed in between here. Oh, we'll keep an eye
Our
on that
men have
position.
turned tail and run.
Who's
The
running
cowards.
now? It's my spearmen.
Feared.
Friendly cavalry can go ahead and chase these guys down while the spearmen go ahead and join over here.
On the double. Run, warriors.
Right. It's probably actually better to attack here.
Thames. Get them.
To attack over here, but who has time to set up the troops for that? And now we can see these guys are breaking.
See, they flee.
And all
before
of
our
Devon's
might.
troops is coming in.
It's a rout. Our warriors flee the battle.
Who's fleeing now then? Oh, the spear unit is fleeing.
Where the enemy charge.
Right. They're not gonna be. We're not gonna be able to get through there. Oh, and they're about to land their army.
Thames. Run, warriors. Spearmen. On the double. Set for war. At the walls. Cavalry.
Oh, they're sending the Godwin, so it's not one of their name characters. Come on, push through here. And then it would be nice if we could push through here. The general is just a spearman, which is interesting. Who's running now? It's the spear unit running again. I'm gonna order you to leave. Are they coming ashore?
Thames!
I can't attack them just yet. They need to be completely off the boat first.
We have captured the gates.
What gates? These gates. Nice.
Swordsman! Annihilate them! Thames!
Our men have turned tail and run. The cowards.
Fear! We've broken their front warriors!
And now Devon's troops are getting through. The important fight is going to be over here, though. Oh, they're... What, are you just going to go ahead and bypass us? Oh, they can land them and then they can circle around. And the ships go out to sea again.
It's a rout. Our warriors flee the battle.
Quick march!
It's the same unit routing over and over again, which is a bit annoying that they keep telling me about those guys. Even though it's the same unit routing over and over again. And now we're through. We should be able to get these guys behind the enemy general.
Don't hold back! Run, warriors!
And take control of it. I like how they're sending these guys over to destroy this completely pointless defense building.
Thames! Could dismantle their defenses! Thames! Attack!
Go ahead and charge it.
Thames!
Now the bastards are completely surrounded and they're gonna die within seconds. How's it going over here?
Battle awaits us!
Quite a bit of fighting here on the beach. Sending the king to deal with these guys. They are landing troops over
The
here.
enemy general is dead.
Here?
Our allies flee the field!
Our general is under attack.
So we got through here.
Awaiting orders.
All these. Make your way. Actually, the swordmen will make their way over here. Or try to, at least. It's probably battle's gonna probably be over before they get there.
The foe is running away! Making ready! Strike!
These guys probably regret landing here now. You're gonna land more troops though.
Swordsman! Spearman! Swordsman! Spearman!
Are there still troops there? I can't see.
Quick march!
Because if there aren't, I can charge through.
Horseman!
I wonder if it's just that we can't see them, or if they've actually retreated the troops from this area.
Spearman! Hit hard!
It might very well be that they've retreated the troops from that area. So I should just be able to ride through.
Thames! Strike now!
And hopefully stop the enemy from sending in more troops to support the inner part of the town. Oh no, they have troops. They have troops there to block us. let's just have some troops here to make sure that we know what goes on in the back.
Making ready. We didn't sign up for this. Things. Spearmen. Pound the earth.
Get this troop. Let's see, how's it going over here? I'm wondering if Devon moves troops to take the center point, if they're going to capture the town just because they get to the center first. I hope not. And I kind of notice here that my men aren't setting fire to the town. But maybe it's just certain types of units that do that. Right, Welsh archers. Ride them down. We've got rid of all of these. We got these idiots. Just
Spearmen! Get them!
I wonder if I can send in a really elite troops and just force my way through here.
Run, warriors!
And then
Set for war.
boost him.
Run, warriors!
Boost the hell out of him with the king. I can force my way through. Let's see, armored axemen and swordmen. We got most of the archers, so let's kick up some dirt and get the hell out of there. We're gonna have to keep some troops
Spearmen!
looking that way.
Search for war! Quick march! Run, warriors! To battle!
So the king will support as this unit breaks through. Inspire. And then he should taunt these guys. I notice he doesn't have the meld longer, any longer. But I think that's because he actually lost that trait as he became mad, and he lost that extra point in what's it called? In generalship is not the right word, but you know what I mean. Yes, they are actually sending some troops over here. Can I get my cavalry there first? Well, I like how the cavalry takes the stupid way. Rather than go through this gate, they go through the one that's not captured yet. Oh, we have set fire to some buildings. I guess Devon is setting fire to some buildings. I would be so pissed if Devon actually gets it just for capturing this. I am the one in command of this siege.
Battle awaits us!
Looks like my plan to push through here doesn't seem to be working. So far they've killed 270 men. I imagine they're losing quite a bit just to the archer towers, which is a little bit of a problem. And we got a little bit of a problem over here. Oh, they're not going to tie up the third unit.
They flee before our might.
That's the worst decision I've almost seen. So all these weaker troops are now going to get smashed on two sides. Quite a few heads are going to be lopped off. Another one over there. And these units are going to lose men really quickly. Yes, nice. Hopefully it goes to me. At the same time, Devon is coming in from the back to aid here. But it doesn't look like it's going too well here. And oh, the king is being attacked from the back. These guys need to retreat out and help the king.
Making haste.
Get rid of these bastards.
Thanes, don't hold back.
Most of these guys are leaving now. It's turning blue, which is my favor, right? My color, right? I mean, my color is red, but I mean, the red in this case probably means the enemy. Damn. Just sending those guys into the flank was enough. I don't want to send the king in first, but oh, you know what? Let's murder these guys. And then we can... Oh, you know what? The Thanes are getting absolutely murdered by those javelin men. Since they were attacked in the back, they lost so many bloody men. Hopefully we can stop them there, though. This could have been conducted a lot better, I think.
Spearmen, don't hold back. On the
Get through, capture the gate.
to battle.
See, they flee before our might.
The king will move over there to aid. Okay, the inner courtyard has been captured, and it is our banner. The banner of Wessex. So we don't need to be worried about that at all.
Yours to command. Pound the earth. Pound the earth. Pound the earth.
Pound the earth. They need to pound a lot.
Pound the earth. On the double. Run, warriors.
At least we kill them all. But I mean, kind of an unnecessarily high amount of casualties.
On the double. Annihilate them.
These guys definitely need some aid. 115 routed against these 44. Oh, they all routed at this point.
Swordsman, get them! Eager to fight its faces. Thanes.
I think that's it.
Destroyed.
Victory is about to be achieved.
Charge them!
Within moments, this fort will fall to us.
Thanes.
We've got 10 seconds left, and they all give up. Victory.
We are victorious!
Oh, I like the look of the Devon troops. Interestingly enough, they kind of look, with those shields, I mean with those sort of, those, what's they called, kite shields? They kind of look Norman. Is there Norman influence on the Devon's troops? I don't know. Right, but there we have it. Town is ours. Let's go ahead and end the battle, shall we? Kaboom! Combined army of 5,400 men. 2,000 of which were lost. So we lost tons of men. To the point where, ah shit, Royal Thanes, we lost one of those units. That's nasty, especially since it was a high-ranked unit. Devon also lost a few units. You can't see it here, but I think this one, actually, they killed or captured 326. These guys are 140, and this one 558. We managed to kill 3,000 enemies and capture about 400 of them. Let's go ahead and occupy.
Without fail. No.
The army bloody well survives.
Our foes' days.
Wait, did I
are
lose
numbered.
2 units? There's missing 2 units. Say maybe a spear unit that was lost. Let's see. Do I have? Can I order in some royal things? I can't even. They're not even part of the recruitment thingamajiggy. Oh no no! Oh, God. No, I want to not retrain. Upgrade. There is no improved equipment available for this unit in this province, but they do have. Oh no no! Oh yeah. Okay, so wait, they all became mailed things. Royal Huskars. Oh, so the wait. Those royal swordmen became royal huskars? But that's no good. The swordmen are a lot better. Oh wait, do the new guys have the they have the like the Norman shield. I'm not entirely sure I like the huskars though, because they don't have a shield, and shield is kind of important against arrows. But okay, we need 2 units for this army, which will probably be those swordmen, some extra of those. And possibly some archers for this army, as maybe as I recruit the new ones. Damaged buildings. Well, we're not too interested in that. I will go ahead and do turns until I capture this. And that once the enemy is completely destroyed, that is when I end the video.
It will be.
And there we have it. The town, everything is completely under our control at this point, which is nice. All we need to do is kill these, but I don't even think I need to do that as order. No, it's not order. Wait, so they have. Oh, I guess. Wait, didn't I marry someone with the? Well, one other thing that happened, as you can see here, we've got a red line, Godwin. So this guy has fathered a illegitimate child called Godwin. So that could cause some complications in the future. With that said, I think we're gonna go ahead and end it right here. Also, I should, just before, I should also mention that Northumbria has asked us to join in the war against the Welsh, which we most likely are. And just at the end turn here, I saw a rebel army move in to siege some area, but I can't put my finger on where. It might have been Allied territory, which is most likely what I saw, which was somewhere up here, but I don't know. So they're about to possibly lose their capital as well, the Northumbrians. I'm not too concerned with the Northumbrians losing a lot of land, as I would enjoy that, but we don't want the Welsh to be too strong. So we're gonna join them. We're gonna join the Northumbrian in the war as soon as possible. Oh, it's actually a war here. It's a rebel army. Is there usurper legions maybe in this province? Is that why that is happening? Or what has Odda done to... Oh, I mean, why am I referring to Odda? Because clearly Odda has died and his son has taken over. But yeah, there we have it. Victory against Cornwall, and Wessex reigns supreme. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!